maybe for some people it's hard to understand what it is like to lose your pet, your dog. But those of you who have pets and you know what kind of deep connection there are between animals and people, you know that it's a serious thing. Today I want to talk about a little bit different topic. Something is not typical for my channel, so it's not going to be connected with my health journey and my weight loss journey and all those kind of psychological things connected with establishing better relationship with yourself. But I guess this topic is still partially connected because it's definitely deeply connected to mental health and general well-being. And today I want to talk about this idea of overcoming and going through the loss of your pet, in my case of my dog. So unfortunately recently I've lost my kind of friend, true companion. And maybe for some people it's hard to understand what it is like to lose your pet, your dog. But those of you who have pets and you know what kind of deep connection there are between animals and people, you know that it's a serious thing. And for me she was no dog. I guess I never even considered her as a dog. She was kind of my friend, my daily companion. Because of my husband's job, sometimes he need to go away for a couple of months even, and you know she was always there for me in many difficult moments that I had. She was next to me. She was somebody I could talk to about practically anything. Like, I guess I couldn't be so honest with people and so completely open with people as I was with her, because she was like, you know, with dog you have unconditional love. You know that they completely trust you, they completely love you, they accept you, they never judge you, they only want the best things for you. Probably that's why it was so easy for me to talk to her, to tell her, not like to talk to her, no, it's not like she was answering me. I mean, I could share with her everything, I could tell her everything, and it really meant a lot for me. And her sudden death because of disease, it's a big thing for me. It happened only a couple of days ago, and I'm still kind of processing it. I still do not completely kind of believe that it's gonna happen, because it still kind of feels like, okay, I came into this room and typically she's like following me and she's going to come and sit next to me on sofa, and it's a hard feeling. And today in the morning when I was walking a little bit, I saw my neighbors, and you know, they keep asking questions. Some of them already knew that she was sick, so they were kind of asking, how is she? And I told that unfortunately we lost her. Somebody didn't know about that, so practically I needed to tell them the whole story. And while I was telling and explaining that, I was kind of like reliving it again, so it was really tough. And I don't know, I felt like I want to make a video about that. And a few days ago I did some little research about how to go through this process more like in a healthy way. I also like that I started all this health journey recently, because I'm kind of getting more conscious about my health, especially about my mental well-being. So like I decided kind of to prepare myself for that and to be ready, because like I kind of knew that soon it's gonna happen. So I want to share a couple of things that kind of helping me. Again, since she passed away not so long time ago, just like around a week ago, even less, it's hard to talk whether something definitely works for me or not, but I also had pets in the past that I lost, so I can also refer to that experience. And I just like kind of want to talk about things that might be helpful in case some of you may go through situations like this. So the first thing I'm doing right now, it's like I'm allowing myself to grieve. And I remember in the past I was trying to distract myself and not to think about that because it was making me so sad. This time I'm doing it differently, and especially those first days and when we with my husband were saying goodbye to dog, I allowed myself to cry, I allowed myself to scream, I allowed myself to be angry at the situation, angry at practically at everything that life took her. So I guess it also helped me a lot because I kind of let it go. There was a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, a lot of walking nervously around. It kind of helped me, I guess. So kind of my point here to let go of those emotions. It's important because I guess once we keep it inside, we are doing ourselves a very bad service by suppressing it, and eventually those pain is not disappearing. Your dog, it's somebody you deeply loved, you had unconditional love with, and just suppressing it, just distracting yourself from thinking about it, it's not so healthy. And I'm glad that I was able not to hide from it, not to run away from it as I did before, but actually go through it. Next point is connected with some kind of rituals, some things to do for my dog. And in her grave I put some of her favorite things. I light a candle. We make something like little service, just me and my husband. It was nice. It was like a nice goodbye to her. And I checked her photos on my phone, and like especially those first days after she passed away, I was still imagining her, like, you know what, like I already know all her habits. She had like some kind of routine. She was a very calm dog, and it was nice also somehow to imagine how she's entering this room and sitting next to me on sofa, or her favorite place next to window in my office room, or how she jumped on the bed, or how she was trying to kind of barking on cats. Those her little habits that she did daily, it kind of, I think it helping me to let her go slowly, not like one day she was next to me and another day she just gone. It's kind of like I still imagining her, I still thinking that she's next to me, I still looking at her photos and like a kind of like communicating to her in my way. It helps me kind of to let her go slowly rather than abruptly, and it's kind of making this situation a little bit less intense. Next thing, which I think is also very important, is to be able to talk about it, especially with somebody who understands your feelings, somebody you can share memories. Luckily I have my husband, so we can talk about her, we can share memories. We had some funny moments, like she was a stray dog and we just found her in a landfill actually, and we took care of her, and she had some difficulties to adjusting first, and we had some nice moments and later very funny moments when she felt way more comfortable, like when we went to seaside or our long walks in the forest, or in winter how she was like hiding under the blanket from cold, or putting nose like under my sweater. like all those nice memories, and being able to share it with somebody, it also helps a lot, because it kind of, when you're sharing, it's already kind of reload you in a way. So I also talk about that with my friends and with my mom, but I guess my husband in this case, it's the one who truly understands what I feel, since we had so many common memories and experiences. This point, which I think very important, and I especially found these recommendations online, and I didn't do it before when I lost another pet of mine. It's honoring my dog's life, not just her death. Unfortunately, my mind keep bringing me back to her last day, and it's very crushing actually to think like she had some pain, she had some suffer. She was looking kind of different, not like she always looked. And it's sad, and it's something unfortunately I'm also going to carry with myself, but at the same time, there were so much more nice moments I had with her. And these days, I'm like practically every day I'm opening my gallery in my phone, and my iPhone is making these videos with my dog, like for different years, like my dog in 2022, my dog is 2023, and so on, or some kind of vacation with my dog, these albums and short videos that iPhone can make. And I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to like recollect in my memory all those feelings I had at that moment, when we went to seaside for the first time, when she went to the beach for the first time with us, or when we went to forest and she was kind of running after seagulls, and many other things that we lived together, and it was nice. So I want to remember all those nice moments I had with her. Yeah, now it's kind of hard, but I know like some months later, some years later, I still gonna remember her. But I know that there will be kind of more better memories, and I will be not so sad anymore, and I will, my mind will not keep bringing me only to her like last day and those last days when she was already sick. Another important point, which is I'm trying to do, and again, thanks to my husband who is helping and supporting me in that matter, it's taking care of myself. I know it's hard, like, you know, in case you lost your pets, and it's really hard to take care of yourself. You feel bad, let's be honest. And my husband tried to cheer me up. He was like bringing me food, and he took me out, and he especially took me out to a place which we never been before. So I don't have any memories connected with my dog in that particular place, because actually we go out quite often with her to different forests, to green areas, to seaside. And he especially took his time to find a more distant place which we never visited before, so it will be something that is not gonna bring some memories connected with her. And in general, he's trying to distract me, he's trying to be supportive. And I understand that it's also important for me, since I'm now trying to be a bit more conscious and taking care of my health. So I understand that I need to eat food, I need to eat some healthy food. I try to go out and walk, and while I'm walking, I'm still kind of thinking about that, but still moving my body helps. It's still better than just lying on the bed and crying, or just sitting and being sad. So these are those forms of self-love and self-support that I need to give to myself, especially in these difficult moments. So I also need to be there for me, next to me, and support me in this situation. Next point, which also the idea I found online, it's something that helps me. It's thinking that it's not over. It just doesn't end immediately with her death. Yeah, she's gone, and unfortunately I will not be able to do with her all those nice things I've done. I will not be able to walk with her and spend time with her. but we had a bond. I loved her, and love doesn't disappear just because she passed away. Yes, now this relationship, this love, this bond has a different shape, but I still have this love with me. These feelings are real, and she's not there, she's not here, but she's kind of still here with me in my heart, in my thoughts. And I do believe in some of these spiritual things, and I truly hope that once my life is over, I still will be able to see her again in a different way, in a different shape. I don't know. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but it gives me peace to think like that this is not the end. Already here, she's still with me because I remember her, I love her, I miss her. So already my feelings are making it real. And it helps me to think that there is more to that on the other side. It truly helps me. And my last point here, something that many people who lost their pets are talking about, it's kind of do some other things when you're ready. And some people take a new pet. After that, it helps them to deal with grief. Some people never do, and for now I don't know what is the right option for me. I think most likely I'm gonna have pet again, because again, she was not my first pet, but not now. Now I don't feel like I'm ready, and I feel like it's going to be some kind of betrayal to her. Just take a new pet, a new dog right after she died. But what I think I'm ready for, and it's like just to help other animals, to do some volunteering, to financially contribute to animal shelters, like to do what I can. I've been already doing that. I'm regularly like financially helping shelters, but now I feel like I will do a little bit more. So I'm still considering options, what exactly I can do, but I definitely feel it's gonna make me better to know that, okay, now I cannot take another pet. Right now I'm not ready, I don't feel it's right, but I'm ready to help some other animals, to do something for them, to join some volunteering programs, and yeah, something like that. In case you have something to share, some strategies, something that help you to overcome through similar situation, I would be really grateful for that. So thank you for staying here with me, and I will see you soon.